The moves, if I had all the moves, it wouldn't matter. How... I mean, just one hit takes your entire one of your gauges away. It's ridiculous. It's all normal difficulty as well. That's what's even more frustrating. This game is grueling and it's fucking brutal, dude. Shit. Shit, come on, dude. Such wide range. Should know. Come on. I really just have hated the fact that the boss don't require any strategy. It's just luck out. Forgot that he regains health in double trigger as well. There we go.
This may be fun.
I don't know how that worked, but I'll take it. Shit.
This may be fun.
Fuck. Shit. 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 What the hell? I got torched. I got absolutely torched. Fuck it, we'll use it. Shit. Come on, he was what? Oh no. This is gonna be so fucking tight, dude. Come on, baby, come on. Go down. Shit. Oh no. No. Ah. Yes, he stopped it. Stopped it. Stopped it. This is it. Got him. Surely. Come on. Die. Yes. Yes. There we go. Finally.
Being defeated?
Oh my god.
What's wrong? Is that all you got?
Wow,
Come on. Get up. You can do better than that.
I don't know how I did it, but I'll take it. Unless you got like a second form we have to deal with. There's a choke point afterwards if it
It's
is.
closing, Dante. Because the amulets have been separated.
Let's finish this, Virgil. I have to stop you. Even if that means killing you.
Why? Why is this never explained? Is Virgil like an antagonist just for the sake of being one. Because there just doesn't seem to be any reason why these two should be fighting. I guess it's because Virgil went down the evil path, I suppose, you know, but that's very cliche. Yep, definitely hit him. You dead. Of course he can't die, but... See, these two are just gonna keep on fighting and no one's gonna die.
It's mine. It belongs to a son of Sparta. Leave me and go. If you don't want to be trapped in the demon world, I'm staying. This place was our father's home.
But I need my thing. Ow. Yeah, I really don't get the beef. I don't get it. I'm playing these games just hoping someone would explain, other than the cliche, he's the bad guy and the bad stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about it too hard.
What an ordeal.
I know, right? That literally explains this game.
I need that back.
Well, that's fair.
No late charges, I hope.
I'll think about it.
It's funny because you never see her after this. Well, not in Devil May Cry 1 or 2 anyway. Not that it matters, because 2 is a complete waste of time anyway.
But I'm sure they'll be back soon. Very soon.
Oh yeah.
Are you crying?
It's only the rain.
There is no...
The rain already stopped.
Devils never cry.
I see.
He says that a lot.
Maybe somewhere out there, even a devil may cry when he loses a loved one.
Roll credits.
Don't you think?
Maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a series title.
By the way,
Oh. Okay.
looks like we're gonna be busy for a while.
I live for that.
Well, bring it on.
Of course.
I love this. This is what I live for.
Out of complete randomness.
I'm absolutely crazy about it.
And roll credits. Literally, roll credits. She seems like she'd be really fun to play with. One thing I might do is like play all the side stuff on stream. Because I know there's like a bunch of content like outside the main story, like Dante, so you probably get to pick Virgil, and I think you might get to pick her as well. So I might do all the kind of stuff like that maybe on stream or something. Ah. Nice. The thing, right, Especially Devil May Cry 2, 3, and 4, they have a bunch of like side stories and content, so I think I'll definitely do this on stream in the future. I just want to stick with the main stories for these playthroughs. Huh? That's really cool. So that's where Dante gets that phrase from. I'm gonna get to 100. Pretty cool how they give you like a bit of a gameplay sequence to see out the credits. I like that. What did Atlas got to do with this? Shit. One more. 3. Oh, I'm gonna have one short, look. God damn it, we fell one short.
What happened next? Nothing, really. We took care of all the remaining devils, and that was it.
Fair
I
enough.
still have a job to do that's far from done, which is to eliminate every last demon. I need to ensure that monsters like my father never come about again. And he promised to help me hunt down the demons, even though he's part one himself.
Ah, fair enough.
Now I realize that there are humans as evil as any devil, as well as kind and compassionate demons in this universe. At least I've found one so-called devil who is able to shed tears for those he cares about. That's enough for me to believe in him.
Now I can start my business.
Oh, speaking of a kind devil, he finally decided on a name for his shop. It took him quite a while to pick one.
So that's how it came about.
Want to know the name? Devil May Cry.
I'll say it again. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a series title. That makes sense. D for damage. Damn. Yeah, so the only kind of AI I got was mission 1. Hell of a start. I do hate being considered normal. Hard mode, gallery mode, bloody palace mode, Virgil. Yeah, so Virgil has a story in this. Costume, moves have been added. No ladies mode though. It's kind of unfortunate. It's like a lot of side characters, they don't really get their own thing. Bloody Palace is obviously a... Okay, so Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening, in summary. Oh boy, I will say this first. compared to Devil May Cry 2, Devil May Cry 3 is miles better all across the board. More moves, better story, better gameplay, just everything is better all across the board in Devil May Cry 2, but god damn is it not one of the most grueling and draining playthroughs I have ever done, ever. I mean seriously, even on the gold difficulty option, this game is brutal. And it's so draining. Dude, after every boss fight, I'm feeling drained and I don't want to play anymore. I want to take a break because the boss fights in particular just drain me because they're so not difficult, but I don't think the game is as difficult as people think, but I think it's made artificially difficult. It's like I probably said in one of the many death montages of boss fights I did for this game during the editing. I think I said a couple of times that number one, Dante is made like a complete twig. To the point where he takes one hit and he takes so much damage, but overall, it's nice that Capcom took the criticism from Devil May Cry 2 on board for Devil May Cry 3, but really, was it just an excuse to make this game accentuatedly more harder? I mean, was Devil May Cry 2 that easy that people really just complained to the fore, and Capcom was like, right, so people think Devil May Cry is too easy, let's buff up the difficulty of Devil May Cry 3 by ridiculous degrees. Was that really just a way to do it? I mean, God. And to imagine that when this game first came out, I think everyone was restricted to the yellow difficulty, as it were. So gold orbs work as checkpoints, and if you die, you get sent back to the start of the level. Can you imagine me playing on yellow difficulty? I probably would have rage quit the game, and I'm serious, because this game is gruelingly difficult. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. And I understand why. But really, guys, did you really have to buff up the difficulty that much? Was Devil May Cry 2 that easy and everyone really was complaining that much? They said, right, for Devil May Cry 3, let's make a grueling game where the boss fights are so powerful and Dante's made like Prick Stick and have him take so much damage from one hit, even from regular enemies. Oh my god, this game was so draining, dude. Seriously. But it's definitely the most fun of the series I've had to date. But I think in terms of the difficulty spike was definitely a surprise to me. I would say that. After playing the first two games, Devil May Cry 1 was so much easier than Devil May Cry 3. And Devil May Cry 2, just forget it. You know, that was just like piss easy with how just press square and the enemies go into the air as you shoot them with the guns. But I have to admit that compared to the first two games, this is better and more expansive in every way. More moves, better story. It's a pretty cool story, so, you know, it tells you a little bit how Devil May Cry 1 started out and how, you know, the various characters that Dante meets. And we got the first appearance of the proper human-like Virgil. You know, we actually got his first appearance like that. So that was really cool. And I think one of my favorite parts was definitely the penultimate boss, where Virgil comes in to assist Dante. That was really fun to do, even though it was a bit of a weird thing to control at first. Once I got used to it, Arkham got messed up. It's really funny that that guy's name is Arkham. I found that quite hilarious. But, oh my god, this was so grueling. This is so grueling and so brutal, even on the gold difficulty. Like I said, can you imagine having to play on the yellow difficulty, getting so far, and then getting to a boss fight which is so powerful and it kills Dante in like 4 hits, and then you get sent back to the start of the mission if you have no gold orbs? I would have rage quit the game, dude. Seriously, I'm so glad Julio told me about the gold difficulty, but I'm not meaning to say that this is a bad game by any means. It's a fantastic game. I understand why people really enjoyed it, but at the same time, I think this was like the last of the old guard, as it were, because I believe, like many series when they went from the PlayStation 2 to the PlayStation 3, many series that were continuous, like Resident Evil and Devil May Cry, they probably were made easier to appeal to a bigger audience because so many people bought the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, particularly the Xbox 360, you know, the gen jump. And I think companies started, this is when games started to become a lot easier than what they were back in the day. I'm not sure how Devil May Cry 4 actually plays. I've never played it. I think I played a demo a very long time ago, but I never went and bought it because I didn't have the previous experience of the previous games. But now that I'm filling a hole, you know what I mean? This is it. This is like the thing I needed to do. to fill that hole. I've still got Devil May Cry 4 to do, obviously, and I will be doing Devil May Cry 5 as well, so keep a lookout for that. Just to report quickly on the upcoming video I've mentioned a couple of times now, still nothing to really report yet. It will change. There will be changes to the schedule that I will talk about more in depth as that comes along. But there will be some changes. I'll let you guys know in due course when that's happening. But yeah, Devil May Cry 3, miles better than Devil May Cry 2. I prefer Devil May Cry 1 in terms of difficulty, but that's the way Devil May Cry 3 was made. But damn was it grueling and damn was it draining, especially at the boss fight. So thank you, Julia, for letting me know about the gold difficulty, because if I played this on Gallo, I'm going to tear my hair out. Like I probably mentioned a couple of times during the last video there, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to jump into Devil May Cry 2 and Devil May Cry 3 in particular and play the side stories. But maybe I'll do them on stream. If you guys want to see them on YouTube, let me know. But I think I might do these on stream, because I think what I'm trying to focus on for this marathon is really just the Dante side of things. I don't know how Devil May Cry 4 plays. I'll have to obviously look that up. Well, not look it up, but find out as we start the playthrough. But I'm really proud of myself in a way, because I only used two gold orbs throughout the entire game. So I'm pretty proud of that, to be honest. But they were only the last two boss fights, to be honest. So I'm pretty proud of that. But man, did those bosses take so much out of me. In that, I was just so drained and probably frustrated a couple of times. Please just keep in mind that, you know, I'm not criticizing this game in any way. Like I said, I think it's miles better than Devil May Cry 2. But I prefer Devil May Cry 1's difficulty, as it was that little bit easier. The boss fights weren't as tough in that game as they are here. It's like I said, I think Devil May Cry 2's criticism was just an excuse to make the game insanely hard. But so yeah, that is it for the Devil May Cry HD collection, and it for the playthrough of Devil May Cry 3. We move into kind of a new era at this point, because Devil May Cry 4 was made on the PlayStation 3, and then obviously we got Devil May Cry 5 on the PlayStation 4. So we'll get to see how the series progressed as the generations progressed. But like I said earlier, I'm pretty much assuming that Devil May Cry 4 is one of those games that is part of a long-running series that was made easier to appeal to a wider audience of gamers, as a lot of people jumped on board, especially with the Xbox 360 in that generation. So I'm pretty much expecting that, but we'll have to wait and see. So sorry if my frustrations really showed in the boss fights of this game. I'm sorry that I didn't really play very well, because I know I didn't. I think I focused too much on health items and health, like blue orbs, and less on moves with the weapons. I don't really think I delved into this game as much as I could have done had I bought those moves, and I probably missed out on a lot of immersion and the way the combos work and everything. I really didn't delve into that. I wasn't really a big fan of the style system to begin with, to be honest. Dante has so many moves in the first two games combined, but most of them behind styles, and I wasn't really a big fan of that. So I just stuck with the one, and I think I probably suffered a little bit because of it in terms of the immersion of the game. But it's my first time playing, so there was that as well, I guess. But I enjoyed it regardless. The boss fights were draining and grueling, but I did it, and I'm pretty proud that I only used two gold orbs for the entirety of the playthrough. So I'll take that as a positive, considering the bosses drained the hell out of me. But that's it for Devil May Cry 3's playthrough. We move into Devil May Cry 4. That is once again the special edition. So we'll see how the series progressed with a gen jump, and then obviously we'll do the same with Devil May Cry 3 as well. And like I said, I'll repeat again, what I will do with the Lucia playthrough here and Virgil for Devil May Cry 3 is I will probably do those on stream, so you guys get part of the action as well, but don't watch the YouTube videos and want to see me on stream. I'll do it that way, so you guys can get more involved and interact with that. But that'll be probably when I've done Devil May Cry 4 and sorted some stuff out for the future that's coming up soon. I will explain that in a future video. So that's it for the playthrough of Devil May Cry 3. Hope you guys enjoyed it, even though I probably curated more death rage montages than anything else. But I enjoyed the game regardless of that. The boss fights were grueling, but it doesn't dampen my enjoyment of the game. I do understand why it was like this, and I'm sure Devil May Cry 4, like I said, is going to be one of those that wanted to appeal a wider audience was probably made easier because of it. But I guess we'll have to wait and see when that playthrough starts. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, for the start of Devil May Cry 4, as the Devil May Cry marathon is coming to a close in a way. But of course, we will delve into Devil May Cry 5 in the future at some point afterwards. So I hope you join me for Devil May Cry 4. We'll experience that all together. I think it introduces a character named Neuro. I think that's his name. I'm not sure anything else about him though. But there's only one way to find out and play the game. So I'll join you then. I hope you guys can join me then as we go through the rest of the Devil May Cry series and end the marathon with the 4th installment of the series before moving on to 5. You guys know what to do? Follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Ring the bell, notifications and all that stuff. Social media is down in the description of every video, as always. And I'll see you for Devil May Cry 4. Peace out, guys, and stay awesome.